welcome to the Hopeful Disasters Twitch channel, and thank you for coming to our first ever HD News. I'm one of your co-hosts, Crossing Tommy, and I am so glad to see all of your beautiful shining faces. Let me know in the comments how your day has been and what you're most excited for in the upcoming Hopeful Disasters events, whether they be on Discord or an upcoming live event. For those of you who don't know, Hopeful Disasters exists to provide gospel-centered community on Twitch, and we just love that you are a part of it, super sincerely. You guys are the best. You're so fun to talk to. You're so lively every day in Discord, and on top of that, you participate in all of our super cool events. And we just keep adding them. So that's the point of today's news segment, so that you can stay up to date with what's going on in Hopeful Disasters and never miss an event that you really want to be a part of. But we have some super exciting stuff to talk about today, not just Discord events, but stream events and even an upcoming live in-person event. You won't want to miss this. I'm going to hand things off to my co-host, Crossing Tommy. Hello everyone, welcome. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. Thank you for coming to our first ever Hopeful Disasters newscast. It is February 2024, and I am your host or co-host, Crossing Tommy. I'm excited to see all of you as well, almost as excited as I am about our awesome community over on Discord, which I would love to tell you about. Welcome. I would like to talk about how amazing our community is. We have so many fun things always happening in our Discord, and I just love watching people connect over there, and they'll connect over anything, which is super duper great, and it makes for a really fun time, especially with one of our favorite games, which is counting. As you can see, we regularly get pretty far up there, and it is just really fun to see the back and forth. I know that's kind of a silly thing to say, but there's just something about feeling somewhat connected to people when you're hanging out on counting. Do you guys have this in your Discord, or is this a game that you like to play? Let me know in the comments. Another really fun thing that people just absolutely love to do, which brings so much joy and so much fun and really helps us to feel connected, even though we live all over the country and in some cases all over the world, is sharing super cool memes and pictures in our media room. It is so fun to just share little things that are going on in our lives, or little songs that we found that we think would encourage one another, or talking about memories, and just really trying to make each other laugh and feel connected. This is one of my favorite features actually on our Discord. I mean, how can you not just laugh at that? It does not matter if you're having a bad day or if your stream is almost an hour and a half late. When you see this beautiful eagle, which may or may not also be what I look like in the morning, you can't help but laugh and have just a ton of fun. I absolutely love the media room section in our Discord, and if you ever want to share something encouraging or lovely or wonderful, I strongly encourage you to, and maybe next time you'll be featured on our news. Now, one thing I would absolutely love for you to get involved with and to be aware of is our regular scheduled events in Discord. That's right, we have regular scheduled events that we try to keep on an updated calendar for you. We also try to keep regular Discord calendar notifications going. So if something on this calendar strikes your interest, I strongly encourage you to make note of it, get involved, say that you're interested. It would be so great to see you at any or all of these events if you can swing it. But don't feel pressure to, because these are really just available for you, not to make you feel like you're missing out if you somehow don't attend these events. The following times are going to be in Pacific time, but as you'll see on the calendar, they are noted in Central time. So just kind of do that conversion in your head, because I'm actually in the elusive 4th time zone. So I have Mountain Standard Time. So that means that I don't really line up with anybody. So it's super weird all across the board. So I definitely understand time zones are a funny thing. But with all of that said, the following events I'm going to tell you about in Wolfler Standard Time, just in case you don't know. That is a reoccurring thing for us in our Discord, which is Pacific Standard Time. It just helps our resident old man stay on track. You know what I'm talking about? All right, on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. or Fridays at 8 a.m., we have a men's Fight for Freedom group that meets with the sole aim of supporting one another, trying to fight from a porn addiction or other hang-ups or addictions in our lives, patterns that we just want to be free of and just want to be rid of. And you know what? Sometimes you can't do any of those things without proper, great support. So if you are looking for a men's group where you can find that kind of connection and that kind of accountability and just someone to talk to, someone who gets it, someone who's been there, there's no time like the present to come on in and join this group, and definitely reach out to Woofler77 or your pal Shifty for more information. And again, if you have any more questions, reach out to Woofler77 or your pal Shifty. On Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Woofler Standard Time, we have live prayer with Trumpet M. Cool. We have a running prayer request board where you can drop prayer requests, things that you have going on in your life that you're concerned for, that you would like us to join together with you or in support of you and pray for you. And I will also say that all of the disasters regularly pray for the people on the prayer board. So I hope that helps you to remind you that you are never actually alone. God is with you and there are people that care for you. And we're so glad to get to in our gospel-centered community on Discord. So again, that is live prayer with Trumpet M. Cool at 12 p.m. on Tuesdays. Wednesday morning, there is an open discussion of the Old Testament in a Bible study with Zelda the Hobbit at 10 a.m. Woofler Standard Time. There's a group voice chat, and this week they studied Genesis chapter 35, and next week they will be studying Genesis chapter 36. It'd be great to see you in there. If you remember, last Sunday we had our Discord-wide digital fast, where we were encouraged to spend time with God considering the scriptures on a topic of discipleship. Well, today, that's right, today, literally after this stream, we invite you to come on over to our Discord and join a live open discussion talking about the topic of discipleship. If you missed our Google form with some recommended scriptures to maybe preview or start to consider beforehand, I strongly recommend that you jump on into our announcements section in the Discord, where you can get all the information that you need. And we'd love to see you there. It would be a really great time. And this is a regularly occurring event. So it happens every month. And every month we have a new topic, and it would be great to have you there. On Friday, we have another open discussion Bible study, except this one is for the New Testament. Zelda the Hobbit is again hosting this Bible study at 5 p.m. Woofler Standard Time. It is another group voice chat, and this week they'll be studying Hebrews chapter 7, and it would be great to have you part of that live discussion. However, we understand life happens and you can't always be online, and in fact, we don't want you to be. So if you ever just need to circle back and reconnect with what was talked about so you can join in on the next conversation that you're available for, we do our very best to keep notes and regularly post them in the Discord in Bible study notes. So I hope you find that as a helpful resource and look forward to it. I know I certainly do. And I can't always make the Bible studies, trying to help run an island over here. And it's really great to go back and read the notes and just connect with my community in that way. And we often discuss it as well in general chat, which is really cool because so many people are a regular part of these events and a regular part of these weekly meetings and groups, and we really get to share life together. Speaking of which, we have a really, really wonderful event coming up that I myself am particularly excited about. That's not entirely fair because I'm excited about all of the events that are going on in Discord, but this one speaks directly to my heart. We have an upcoming event called Ask a Disaster. If you ever wanted to ask a question about faith of a Christian friend, but you realize you don't really have a Christian friend, or you're kind of nervous to ask it, then this event is for you, or that friend you have, or maybe your grandma. I'll leave that up to you to figure out. We will welcome any and all. We would love to hear your questions. We'd love to hear your concerns. And we would also like to open up the opportunity for you to submit a question before the live event even occurs. It is coming up on Tuesday, the 27th at 5 p.m. Woofler Standard Time. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. Oh my goodness. Time zones, man. They'll get you. Anyways, we would love for you to be able to submit your questions ahead of time. So if you'd like, you can scan this QR code on the screen and it will take you to a window where you can submit your questions. You can either attach your name or you can do it anonymously if you are nervous, or you can come to our live event and ask your questions right then and there. You do not need to use the slido.com or QR code. And we really encourage you to come to the live event if you ask a question so that you can be there and talk with us and we can give you our thought out and careful and kind answer. Don't worry, there'll be no shaming, no judging here. This is really just an opportunity to connect. If you are a new believer, if you just have questions and you don't know where you stand with faith or with the question of Christianity, we are kind, loving people who would love to engage with you and give you the opportunity to ask those questions and get them answered. Continuing on with our events in Discord, I would absolutely love to let you know that coming soon, we are going to reinstate regular community gaming nights. We'd love to just hang out with you, maybe play some games on Discord, maybe watch some movies, maybe play some Fortnite or whatever it is that we're all into. And it would be really great to see you there. So definitely hop over to our gaming requests and let us know what you're interested in. You can look forward to that possibly on Friday nights, but we will let you know. Another thing that we are working on incorporating in our Discord by popular request is a women's only support group. If you are struggling with breaking patterns of sin and addiction, whatever that may be, we are working on compiling a compassionate group to support women who would love that kind of connection. We'd love to meet with you and pray with you, hear your story, hear whatever it is you'd like to share in the safest place possible for you to. We would love absolutely to have those relationships and foster them well. If you have any suggestions or if you have any more specific requests around this kind of group, please take the time to reach out to your favorite Hopeful Disaster woman streamer, or not streamer, but just favorite woman Hopeful Disaster, and we will do our best to talk with you and to hear your concerns, and we will likely implement a lot of your suggestions. We definitely need you. So thank you so much for all that you do. We love you, and we hope that you feel loved and supported in our Discord. Thank you for being there. Our newest and probably most exciting upcoming event of the year, that is HopeCon on July 19th through 21st. We invite you to meet up with us in real life. That's right, real life high fives. Come to Seattle, come hang out with us. We would love to worship with you, fellowship with you, play games with you, read Bible, hear your stories, and be able to have those in-person high fives. If that sounds interesting to you and you really think you would like to come, registration opens soon. Come join the Discord for more information and reach out to your favorite disaster if you have more specific questions, or join us in the discussion forum for HopeCon 2024. We'd love to see you there. I would also like to tell you about our upcoming group stream. We have our 2024 service of Risen Hope to look forward to in March. Stay tuned for more details. We will all be there sharing the hope of Jesus and the reason we really celebrate Easter. And spoiler alert, there are no bunnies involved. We would absolutely love to see you, would love to worship with you. It will be a great time. And again, bring a friend or bring your grandma. And now, a word from our sponsor. You, that's right. Thank you so much for being with us on our journey to become a 501c3 nonprofit ministry over the past year. Thank you for coming to all of our events, for praying with us, to supporting us, and for being great friends. Your support helps us be able to provide gospel-centered community online, and we couldn't do it without you and Jesus. So thank you. That's right, guys. We're super grateful for all of you, and I just absolutely love all of your shining faces in the Discord. I have some exciting news to share with you. We have some streamer updates, but don't just take my word for it. Here is Trumpet M. Cool.
Thanks, Tommy. Hi. Hello there. I'm Trumpet M. Cool. I just want to give you an update on my Twitch channel. So normally I stream every other Saturday, but starting in March, I'll be streaming every Saturday. So we'll still be continuing our series out of context every other Saturday, where we go through different phrases or things from the Bible that people tend to take out of context, and we dive into Scripture and really see what it says, so that you don't have to take it out of context anymore. Also, we'll be playing games from my childhood. Currently, I'm going through the Lord of the Rings series on the Two Towers. But after I finish up the Lord of the Rings from the original Xbox, I'm planning on playing Super Nintendo games. So I'm really excited about that. And that'll be in the afternoon when my son goes down for a nap. The other Saturdays will be at nighttime, and we'll be playing multiplayer games. So we'll just be hanging out and having a good time. It could be Fortnite, or it could be other like tabletop games. Just depends on what we're feeling that night. We may even run into Catherine Naomi and Dom Voyage, as they sometimes stream on Saturdays. So it's going to be really exciting. That starts at 8 p.m. Central on the other Saturdays. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you'll be there. So that means every Saturday you'll have some content, some gospel-centered content. So I hope to see you there, and back to you, Tommy.
Thank you so much, Trumpet. That was exciting news indeed. I cannot wait to have every Saturday filled with a hopeful disaster streamer, especially one as fun, funny, and authentic as you. Speaking of another wonderful HD streamer, Woofler77 is moving Worship Wednesdays to right here, the Hopeful Disasters Twitch channel. I hope that you come and join him and the rest of us worshiping wonderfully on Wednesdays, starting next week. Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. And for our final streamer news...
Well, hello everyone. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know what's going on with Crossing Tommy streams. I am going to be switching to limited edition streams, where I stream one day a week on my own channel, Crossing Tommy, at twitch.tv. And it'd be great to see you there, but the majority of my content in the foreseeable future is actually going to be regular video series on YouTube. So if you like all things Crossing Tommy, if you like to hear my opinions, if you like to catch some of my goofy and gaming moments, they will all be on YouTube, and I'd love to see you over there as often as possible. But again, don't forget to catch my limited edition streams on Twitch. God loves you, and I do too.
Thank you so much. That is definitely exciting, isn't it? I cannot wait to see you in my limited edition streams, and who knows what will be in store. Sometimes it will be gaming, sometimes it will be cosplay. And now a final word from my co-host before I let you go and we all go into the Hopeful Disasters Discord for our deep dive discussion on discipleship. Say that 5 times fast. Thank you all for joining us for this important HD news announcement. It has been so great to catch up on what's going on in the community and to look ahead and see what we have planned. If you missed any details, they will be live not only in the Discord, but also this video will be uploaded to our YouTube Hopeful Disasters. It'll be great to see you there. Please check back regularly for updates on things that piqued your interest. We love you guys, and now a final word from our co-host, Crossing Tommy. All right, everybody, that concludes HD News February 2024. I am your co-host, Crossing Tommy. Join the Discord. We are so grateful to get into this discussion on discipleship with you, and I would like to know in the Discord if you said deep dive discussion on discipleship 5 times fast. God loves you, and I do too. Thank you again.